was that like someone could watch Netflix off the Apple TV, but someone well, and
how is that?
Yeah, a lot of people because you're a gamer.
Yeah, but how is it?
It's okay.
I mean, I think I got the Wii expecting the Wii to be amazing. Like because I remember I went to I was with Joystick for the 2006 E3. And that's when they were announcing all of these platforms, and they had the Wii, and I played it on the floor, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is going to be amazing!" And then I got it. I got all 3 systems because I'm, not like that, and I never played it. Like I barely ever played it.
Oh wow!
And it was like the Super Mario games. That's what I played, and then.
Almost everyone I had my friend Matt Ward on the show. He's not a gamer, and even he played the Super Mario games. Yeah. So I mean, that's what's keeping Nintendo alive.
And now they're about to make it some of those mobile. I think.
That's right.
That's big.
And so that's the thing is that there is this movement towards mobile that is just unstoppable right now. I mean, and that really is the trend. Is that everything is going, at least in some way, to mobile. I mean, GTA they put out this really goofball mobile app or whatever, but it actually does give you interactions within the game, right? And I expect to see a lot more of that in the future.
There's a lot of second screen apps for games now on mobile, for console games that are a second screen that I haven't really felt fully engaged by any of them to date. As far as mobile's itself is interesting in that we left the ages of like Snake and like stupid things that nobody, Tetris that you would just play. Well, not Tetris. What was we've left even Words with Friends, which was kind of you can play a robust game on mobile, but this is one of the things we always talk about like at work is like how many people are playing games intensely on their mobile phone. I mean, most of us need our phone for email and phone calls and stuff like that. So games need to be shorter, bite-sized. And we actually have a sister company, Team Chaos, who builds a lot of mobile games, and they're just our own IP, their own IP, putting out mobile games, and they have Dragon Academy, which is a fun game, and they have a lot of titles, but it's hard. Like, it's no longer the days of when iOS first came out, where you can put a game out and everybody goes, yeah. It's become as big as as the big console games. It's hard to break in. It's hard to get noticed. And what's happening on console games right now in terms of indie labels really getting noticed doesn't happen as much on mobile right now, because it's so many pro game studios have started, like established pro game studios or games that are associated with a movie or something. This is taking literally forever.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because you mentioned a second ago Monument Valley, and
that's what I was going to say is the exception. It has to be a super artfully game that somebody plays that has some sort of voice, and they go, holy shit, this is cool. And it's unique for this reason, and then it takes off.
Because that was really explosive.
And it doesn't the guy play it on House of Cards?
He plays it on his iPhone. Yeah. And that's how I found it, and I started playing it. It's a beautifully built game. I let my kids start playing it. It's just kind of interesting, and I kind of wonder. I mean, since we're here in this lobby, just sort of sitting here like bumps on an electronic log. But
I should go play Story.
Yeah, go for
it. It makes me wonder: is in the console community, and certainly in the PC community, gaming is a communal activity.
Right.
Gaming, not communist, but it's an activity that we do as a community. Yeah. It's a way that we connect with other individuals.
Yeah. It's like the only way I connect with them.
But I guess when you talk about mobile gaming, there's certainly a connectivity to it. But I don't know that in the mobile gaming world there is that same level of
what's going on here.
Community. I mean, you certainly have, my mom plays Words with Friends,
right?
And so there's a communal aspect in that she uses that as a sort of a way of staying in touch with her, her friends. Yeah. They all understand Scrabble. It's Scrabble, basically.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't want me to say that, but
Wait,
it kind of is.
Scrabble? I had no idea.
To the extreme.
How did they get away with that? Okay.
But you have a handful of games like that. But there is a somewhat more singular mobile gaming. Strikes me as being a bit of a more singular experience.
Well, somewhat, but my kids love to play a lot of games that require Wi-Fi access. Right. Because there is you're battling other people, even in real time or not real time, and that's something that we've become acutely aware of because my son only has a Wi-Fi enabled iPhone, so it's if you want to play online, you got to be online, and there's just no substitute for that right now. But that's that connectedness, I think, and there are a lot of games, like I'm a big fan of playing them online. In fact, I got freaked out the first time I started playing an Xbox 360 and the mic was on and I'm talking and someone yells back at me and I'm like, wait, who was that? Like I'm 80 years old or something. Like, what was that?
Well, the machine is talking to me.
The Xbox One, like when I first got in, I could, and the PS4, both of them. Like the PS4 especially, at first you could not turn off the mic if you had the little camera, which I got the camera because it has a fun little thing that I knew my son would like. And when I first had it, I realized, holy crap, everybody can, where's this little boy going? I did not reach him, but I shot him.
He's over there by the rock.
Yeah, I know. There's a little red map.
Great way to encourage communication. Throw a grenade at him.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, these aren't people. I'm playing story mode now, which I rarely do. But in any case, like you could not turn off the mic on it, and my wife would come in and be like, "Are you playing this again?" and blah blah blah, and like.
My wife would burn it in the backyard.
Because most of the people I'm playing online when I play the games I play are like him, a little bit older than him, and like they're sitting there like.
Laughing
God,
at you.
you suck. You're so slow. Blah blah blah. And
yeah, I have to say that's something, and it's probably my son and I have recently started playing Halo together, and I think I'm sort of like the anchor that he's dragging through these worlds.
Somebody mentions Alto's Adventure, by the way. Have you played that?
I haven't.
You guys should check that out. Alto's Adventure is beautiful. I was going to mention that earlier, and we got Dave and Alting mentioning Alto's Adventure. Check that one out too.
So
on mobile.
It used to be gunfire.
For kids?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It used to be gunfire.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's up in the air. There it is. Hey, guy.
You guys are playing this.
We're playing Halo 4.
Oh, okay.
On the 360.
Gotcha.
So my son's 5, and we've been playing Skylanders because he's obsessed. Whoever came up with Skylanders and Disney Infinity, friggin' geniuses! Like just such a marketing.
Someone got a promotion
powerhouse.
there.
Are you getting the Lego one?
Oh God! I sent the link to the
Lego
one. It's coming out.
Those games have been.
I don't think the Lego one will work
popular.
though, because the Lego games themselves suck. I mean, they are so like they're very scripted on rails and annoying and like. There's no
they're not
creative
games for grown-ups.
No, right.
Yeah.
And in terms of their demo,
stuck.
they hit
like
it
a kid
right
can get stuck
down.
so easy into something where they can't get past it because of how scripted it is.
Right.
And it's just I hate playing the Lego games, and I would want.
Crash Banshee, you can steal that.
Maybe. Let's see. I don't think I can do it while these guys are right. Can I get in it? Oh, hey guy. Hey kids.
Oh,
That's how CK kills aliens.
That's
when
right.
he finds them in mass. Hey kids.
I didn't know you guys were partying over here. Let's see, can I get in this? No.
The way to get it is to go around the back.
Yeah, but there's no way to get in it. It doesn't let me.
it doesn't love you.
It doesn't let me. So, yeah, the Legos, like, Legos are so great just as what they are.
Right.
That, like, my son's favorite thing is to just destroy toys, like to take them apart. Like, he literally likes to take them apart and put them back together. He doesn't try to break them, but he calls it breaking them, and he does that with Legos all the time, except for the Lord of the Rings big set with the dragon that he got for his birthday, because I spent like a whole day assembling that. And I was like, okay, this one you're not breaking. I'll take it off the shelf. You can play with it, and then we're putting it back. So I don't know. I don't know how the Lego version of that's going to work, how good it's going to be.
Well, in the Infinity games, I've watched my kids play, and it's pretty incredible. I mean, the expansiveness of it is just remarkable.
Infinity is one of the ones like where I actually get motion sickness from that game. That's
Really?
the one thing.
There's a lot going on the screen.
The background scrolling is not as good as it should be, and it makes you nauseous if you're my age. And my son loves it, and we don't play it nearly enough because of. I literally get nauseous about 15 minutes in anytime I play it. Shut that guy right in the face.
So to you guys, this may be a really dumb question, but if there's some element of a game like that where there's background scrolling that you get vast members of your community
people
telling you it's just bad. Do they have anything? Is there anything that they can do post-release to improve on that? CK, you're sort of freaking me out.
Sorry. I just shot my own people in the face.
It's just the maniacal laughing part of it.
Messed up, man.
It's so fun. Because they just died. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, yeah, they can issue a patch, but that's kludgy, especially for a console game. It's a really kind of a nightmare because there's a lot of people who won't have the patch, and depending on how your console handles that kind of thing.
What was the question? I missed the question.
Well, can they fix things like the background scrolling?
Yeah, if
they should be able to. Yeah.
But
It's a question of whether they will, though. That's the thing too.
But would that mean
who's
that I'd have
complaining
to
about
spend
it?
the day?
Middle-aged old men.
Well, but if there's a groundswell of complaints about something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if there are though.
But would either consumer be able to realistically fix that, or does it fix itself?
No, I looked for all kinds of settings for that. Where are you? There's this little crybaby. I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Oh boy, there's the laughter again.
Yeah, another great game for kids, like for younger kids, is Rayman. Like all the Rayman titles are great.
And Graham's wanting to play Plants and Zombies.
Oh, that's
Plants
great.
vs. Zombies is great.
Plants and Zombies Garden Warfare saved my life. Before I figured out that I could play my PS4 remotely and everything, I was like, I can play a shoot 'em up with my 5-year-old son, and it's okay because it's just like cartoonish Plants and Zombies, and he thinks it's cute and whatever. He doesn't realize we're killing everything. It's great.
Didn't we get Rayman for your birthday, Graham?
Yeah, we did actually.
Which one? Legends?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've got it because it's free on Xbox right now. I think.
Right.
Or maybe last month it was.
Last month it was. Yeah.
See, we wanted to. I wanted to do something because Graham wanted to just have a video game party with his buds, but I wanted to kind of level set, because I didn't want to have somebody come in who had played, a certain game. So I kind of picked something that was a little bit obscure. I knew was new for Graham, and I was new for most of his friends. And they played Rayman Legends, and they just loved it.
Yeah, it's so
awesome.
great.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
really
fun.
good.
It's fun for adults too. That's the game that I hope every time we go to play video games, my son's like, let's play Rayman. That's because he goes, let's play Skylanders. I'm like, oh God, not Skylanders again. Because it's a story game. It's on rails.
It's on rails. Yep.
It's just like, oh.
What does that mean when you say it's on rails?
On rails, it's so scripted. You can't have free reign to do whatever you want.
By comparison,
you can't
GTA,
shoot the friendly person that's on there with you.
And GTA is a great
you really
example
want to
of
shoot
like that open
because you
world.
work with them all day to day, and they're just whiny, and you're like, I want to shoot them.
Actually,
wait, did I just?
This may have something to do
them?
with my son's development. When he was a newborn, was the last time I spent a great deal of time with GTA. I would rock him to sleep with my big toe, and I'd be.
Okay, my wife's gonna kill me.
Coconut shell.
Right.
My wife's gonna kill me for sharing this, but my wife used to watch Rome when my son was an infant. I was like, you should watch that in front of,
we
but at
listened
the
to
same
Eminem
time,
when they were
it was
babies.
It was a double standard though, because I had the baby literally strapped to my chest while I was playing college.
There you go.
Well, it could happen, man.
And Jax is the sweetest kid. He is so sweet.
fine.
I do not know how he's our
He's
child.
just all
because we are evil people.
desensitized now. It's all violence.
No, he's really empathic
Now,
and
we got some fans up here in the space that have diametrically opposed views about Nintendo and some other games.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
we will let the get out of the bag, but
Wait.
Park where they're on.
What other games?
There's a lot of good games. That's the thing that's really been humbling has been looking at, because I mean, when CK and I were kids,
I'm a very opinionated person. So.
Well, I mean, but you had like Atari, you had some just like major publishers, and that was pretty much it. You know.